Good morning, everybody. Each and every week, we bring you top player of the week, highlighting individual athletic and academic profile, evaluating talent, skill, and upside potential. Today, I'll be joining with guest coach Ro Russell and guru, as well as pioneer of Canadian basketball, profiling Windsor, Canada product. Jimma James, 6'5", athletic player with good length and handles, shows physical attributes to be a good defender and be a scoring contributor to mid to high level college. So, gentlemen, thanks for doing this. Good to have you on. Jimma James, congratulations for being our player of the week.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So I'll let you guys get to it.
All right, how you doing? This is Ro Russell from Toronto, Canada. The guest host today for this week's version of the International Ball Player of the Week, and it's my pleasure to introduce our Player of the Week this week is Jimma James from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. How you doing, Jimma?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Yeah, a lot of people don't know who Jimma James is, but by the time we finish this interview, they'll know who you are. Because I tell coaches all the time that I feel that you're the most underrated, under-recruited, underappreciated player in North America. You know, because once you get on that platform and you're in that big stage and you're able to compete with the top players in America, you'll show what you could do. You know what I mean? I've been watching you, and you've been playing for Grassroots for a couple of years now, and you started out, as an unassuming, good role player, to a guy that is dynamic. That's a showstopper, and I think that your best days are definitely ahead of you. So let's get started. The first question I want to ask you is for people that don't know who Jimma James is. Tell me about your early basketball beginnings in terms of in Windsor, and what high school you went to, and what you've been doing the last few years, and where you're looking to go.
So the last few years I've been playing in Windsor, Ontario. This is my first year gone. I went to Herman Academy. Played varsity.
All
And
right,
then
so little clip of you doing your thing with your guys. Explain your game. What position you play? You've grown a few inches in the last 2 years, and how's that changed your positioning and what you play and how you see yourself contributing at the next level?
um, I'm a combo guy, and I'm transitioning into a point guard right now. Um, I want to become a full-time point guard for the next level. My game is like I'm like a striker. Like I'm a transition player, and I can also play point guard, so I can play anything 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that sounds good. And
Yeah.
what have you been up to the last couple of months? I know that you were always looking to prove yourself outside Windsor because you kind of showed how good you are in the Windsor area. And what have you been doing in America the last couple of months?
I'm just going hard. Season just started a few weeks ago, so before that, I've just been in the gym around 2 to 3 times a day, working out, getting my shots straight, getting my dribbling. It's a big season, so I had to go hard, prepare for it.
So you're at St. Benedict's Prep now. Are you looking to go there in January?
Yeah, I'm going to transfer there in January.
Okay, and tell us, what have you been doing in terms of camps and showcase events over the last couple of months? You've gotten some good footage from different mixtapes, from camps and stuff. Tell us about those experiences.
The videos that's on right now, that was the Georgia Star Camp. That was the first camp I went to this whole year. It was a pretty great camp. I showcased my talent. I was shooting well. I was playing well. I was showing my athleticism. It was a good camp. And that camp got me invited to another camp, the Paul B. and Cardi camp, which I even played even better at that camp. And it was a good few camps. I showed my thing.
That's good. That's good. So I evaluated you as being a high major player at the end of the day in the 2023 class. And a lot of people don't know it yet because they don't know you, but I know who you are and what you could do. And this spring, you're going to have a chance to play, with Elijah Fisher and Grassroots Canada in the Adidas Select Gauntlet, which is the highest level of Adidas circuit. Tell me how you feel about that and having that opportunity to play on a team with Elijah Fisher and a lot of top players in the Gauntlet.
I'm excited, playing the highest level. That means every eyes is on everybody. And playing with Elijah, there's even more eyes. And us playing together and the other guys I've seen while I played against you guys, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So let's change over to a little bit less exciting. Recently we had got the news from you that you posted out on your Instagram that your brother had passed away from some complications with COVID, and I know it's a hard subject to talk about, but it's real and it happened, and I'd like you to talk about that a little bit, and tell us about your brother, what kind of brother he was, and and just your relationship, and and how everything went down.
Yeah, that was my oldest brother. He was a great guy. He was nice. He was caring. He was generous. He would do anything to make his family, his friends, his siblings happy. Um, he was in the hospital for a few days, and then I got the news on Monday that he passed away. It was tough, you know. But I just wanted, it was all right for me, but I just want to make sure my family's straight, my little brothers. I don't even know if they got the news yet, but it's gonna be hard, but we're gonna get through it, you know. I've already had a drive for basketball, but I want to make sure his dreams come true because he played basketball too. He played for Catholic Central. He played with Michael Motor. I want to make sure his dreams come true and mine also. So yeah,
Yeah, definitely. That's really sad. But like I said, it's real right now. Where unfortunately, that virus is moving around and it could hit anybody. Even someone close to you. So our condolences for that happened, and I'm glad that we started a GoFundMe page in regards to helping with the different expenses and support for your family. And anyone that sees this, they should go to tell us where they can go to support your family and what happened with your brother.
you can go to the GoFundMe page. There's a link on my Instagram, or I'll try to leave a link right here. Uh, yeah, that's about it. There's a GoFundMe page. We reached the goal, but anything else would be able to help.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Our hearts, go out to you guys. So getting back over to the basketball part of it, what's your goals in basketball in terms of where you want to get to? What's your short-term goal and your long-term goal?
My short-term goal right now is winning a national championship for high school. Long-term goal would be me being in the NBA. I want to last in the NBA. I want to play 10 plus years because I'm passionate about basketball. I want to be a Hall of Famer. I want my name to be remembered in the basketball world.
I see, I see. Well, those are lofty goals, and the way you've been developing over the last couple of years, anything's possible. You know, I mean, anything's possible. I see that your boy Michael Mulder is, he got signed with Golden State Warriors last year. How was that to see a fellow, Windsorian or whatever you call it, for guys that live
Yeah.
in Windsor? You saw that he got signed with the Warriors and was having some good games. You know, how did that make you feel coming from that same area?
It felt great. You know, he's the first player ever to even make it to the G League. And from him to move to the G League to the NBA, it felt really good. It felt great because he's probably the only person I know in the NBA. And to see that happen means anything can happen, no matter where you're from, no matter how small city's from, anything is possible.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. He was very, very surprising, but pleasant surprise that he got to that level. Switching over to national team. Recently, you had gotten the word that the Canadian national team has identified you as one of their athletes that they want to bring into training camp in the spring. How did that make you feel, and what are you looking forward to doing, improving yourself to make that 50-man roster?
Made me feel great. You know, I love country, I love Canada, and to be able to have the opportunity to play for them would be great. And I'm working hard. I'm working on everything in my game that can get better, which is everything. And I'm just trying to get prepared so I can make the roster, so I can play for Canada.
That sounds good. That sounds good. Um, I want to be able to switch over to what you've been watching. You've been watching college basketball recently. Um, Tell us of some of the thoughts and ideas you've been coming up with in terms of watching the games. And now that we finally got some college basketball coming in, how's that been? And who are some of the good games and good players that you've watched?
Honestly, I've just been watching people I know. I've been watching Maurice Kalu, uh, Minnesota, just Pac-12 basically, and it felt good seeing one of my own from my city to be on that level, playing well too. It was good watching that. I'm excited to be at that level.
Do you have a dream school, or you just want to go to the school the best fit for you in terms of how you play? Because you play a little bit unconventional. You know, you got some good size with you, but like you said, you play the combo, the point. You can handle it, pass it. You have good court vision. You'll hit the open shot. You could defend with your long arms, and you're really athletic. So, what kind of schools or conferences, or is there a particular school that you've always dreamed of one day going?
Uh, I dream of going to UCLA, probably because it's in California, and I want to play in the Pac-12 too.
Okay, okay, in the nice hot Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Right now, as you see, the numbers are really spiking in California, unfortunately, right now, and so they kind of put a pause on sports and activities in order to stay indoors and be separated and get those numbers down. How has COVID affected you in the last 9, 10 months?
COVID affected me a lot. I was supposed to be playing AAU with downtown's finest, Adidas Silver Gauntlet. It would have been a great season. I would have showcased my talent, but obviously it didn't go that way. I was supposed to be at prep school too, but I took COVID a different way. I rather made a good solution out of it. So I was working out, getting my body right, and after getting my body right, I was getting my skills but even better. And I took COVID a great way.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's good that you were able to travel to the U.S. and get your name out there a little bit, and you're still working on getting that exposure and being on that platform that you want and you deserve. So when you get that opportunity, what are you looking forward to do? What are people, college coaches, fans, media? What are they gonna see when they see Jimma James play?
I'm gonna see a hardworking player, hardworking basketball player. I'm gonna surprise a lot of people. There's not too many people with my body, with my handle, with my IQ. A lot of people are gonna know my name real soon.
That's good. That's good. And obviously, over the years, you've had a lot of trainers and coaches and mentors and so forth. Give a shout out to some of the people out there that have helped you along the way in Windsor and in the U.S., in Toronto, all over in regards to helping you be the player that you are and from time to come.
Yeah, I would just like to thank my family. Obviously, my brothers, they're a real part of my life. I'd like to thank my trainer, my physical trainer, Mari. He really helped me when COVID hit. I was working out of his house in his garage, where when there's not too many places you can go, you know. I'd like to thank my skill trainer, KD. He really helps me with my basketball game. We're working out in the gym 2 times a day. He's really part of my game. He's a part of my life. I'd like to thank my coach, Coach Rowe, for being there for me, being a great mentor, and being a part of my journey. It's a lot. I'd like to thank my head coach, Coach Lindsay, for giving me the opportunity to be in Georgia to play. Um, that's about it. And my other coach, Coach Mark Taylor, I really appreciate him too. He's a real part of my life. He's a great guy. He's the head coach of St. Benedict's, and he gave me opportunity which might change my life. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. So, like I said before, once this pandemic slows down a little bit and games are going on and you're able to be in that platform to showcase your talent, I definitely, believe that you're gonna, come and play and show what you're all about and what you bring to the table. And you got a lot of potential, a lot of heart, and I was super impressed when, I saw you play in the fall, and I'm looking forward to great things from you over the next couple of years, and definitely, want to thank you again for coming on with us on the
I
International
appreciate it.
Ball Player of the Week podcast, and to be selected as our first ever, Player of the Week. And we're gonna bring you back on again in the summertime after you've done a whole bunch of great things, and you know, see how things are coming with your recruitment. I know
Yeah.
that's the biggest part right now is the recruiting part because coaches can't come watch you play, but they're
Yeah.
gonna find out from scouts. They're gonna see live streams. They're gonna hear your name around, and so we're looking forward for that. So thank you again for coming
Thanks for
on the
having me.
show, and
hmm
let's keep in touch, and we'll bring Tom back in to end off the show.
Well, Jimma, congratulations again.
hmm
It's a great pleasure watching you guys talk and watching your videos. Coach Rowe, thank you for doing this. Is a great live webcast talking about Jimma. At times, there are so many talented kids like Jimma that because so tremendously impacted by COVID-19. And I encourage our viewers, friends, family that are here on the show to go and look to donate in loving memory of Wang, older brother of Jimma. and be able to support the young man, going through what he is as he is taking steps towards accomplishing his goals. I want to thank you guys for doing this again, and look forward to staying in contact with you, Jimma and Coach Rowe,
Yes.
and updating us with your progress.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Definitely. Jimma, why don't you let us know what your Instagram is so people can follow you and also follow, donate and support your family based on what happened to your brother.
My Instagram is Jimma, Jim0, Jimma 0. The link to the GoFundMe is just GoFundMe Wang James. You can just find it at that GoFundMe.com/Wang James, and then that's where you
Okay.
can.
Well, that sounds good. Well, again, thank name that you guys are going to hear a lot over the next several months. Jimma James from Windsor, Ontario. As he goes through his journey and and becomes another really good Canadian that makes a name for himself, and for people to talk about him on the local level, the Canadian level, the North American level, and the international level. Thanks for coming on again.
Thank you,
Appreciate
gentlemen.
it.
All right, thank you, Tom.